Bjorn, obviously you guys are in the first playoff already. Top two on the log, playing Babacha. But how much of a pointer was this tonight to, if you win there, you've got to come back up here and play the final up here, and if you lose, you play an eliminator up here. How much of a pointer was tonight? I mean, obviously you're missing a few players, but tonight, for what you guys need to improve on for those knockout games up on the high top?
Yeah, it's a tough one. Obviously, the result is always the first thing that matters. We didn't come here to sort of just get game time under the belt. We wanted to win tonight. In saying that, it was crucial for a few guys to get onto the park, Lungi being one of them. We had a look at Sam Hain. Obviously, Ruti's leaving us tomorrow, so there were a few things that we didn't execute tonight with bat and ball. Hopefully, by the time we get to PE, we will have the resources and we will have done enough prep to rectify those. And if we do manage to come back this side, have those sort of plans in place.
I'll ask the obvious one. How much did you miss Joe tonight, and what in particular?
No, he's a massive loss for any team that he doesn't play for, not just us. If you take away his experience, just the quality alone that he brings is massive. There have been times where he sort of stepped into the unknown for us, playing in this competition this year. A lot of unknowns for him, and he still managed to find a way to score runs. And then you sort of add his experience and his calmness. It makes a massive difference in the team and in the environment as a whole. But in saying that, we can't just blame the loss on missing a couple of players. The players that took their places tonight are all quality places in their own right. So we'll have to take it on the chin, take responsibility for the loss, and accept that we weren't good enough tonight.
Can I ask you a little bit about Kwena, who bowled quite well and then got engaged in a few exchanges there with Faf. What does that say about him, and did you feel at any point as a skipper that you needed to step in there, or could you just let Kwena?
No, I'm not going to be the one to curb a youngster's enthusiasm. He's got that fire within him. Sometimes it expresses itself as what you saw tonight. It never crossed the line at any point, I thought. So if he felt the need to engage with Faf and that sort of got the best out of him for the contest, then by all means. The only problem is Faf is someone that sort of likes those confrontations as well, and it gets the best out of him as well. So it's a bit of a catch-22. You don't really want to play fire with someone like that, but at the other end, you also don't want to curb someone. You don't want to curb their passion for the game as well. So just let them express themselves.
Just talk us through that point as well. I mean, didn't take any wickets, but his speeds were quite aggressive and his accuracy and agility.
Yeah, you can't deny his talent, whether he picks up wickets or not, whether he goes for runs or not. He's someone that always feels like he's in the game. I always feel like he's in the game. And even tonight, it felt like at numerous points in the evening, he was on the verge of picking up a wicket, and the momentum just sort of slipped away from us and we had to restart. But there's no denying the talent. There's no denying the X factor that he has. He definitely has the quality to crack open a game, regardless of how dead it may seem from the outside. So yeah, he's been impressive, and hopefully he can continue that.
Swallow. The second turnovers in your batting innings kind of brought you guys back, and it was really important for your local order to step up and batch around DK and get those runs. How important was that for the team going into the playoffs to kind of show that resilience?
Yeah, I mean, it's a good thing that some of the guys got some time out in the middle with a bat. But in saying that, we're a team that's done well this season when the top order's fired. In the playoffs and in the coming games as well, you would hope that would be the case. It's definitely a strong point of our team, the amount of runs that we got at the top of the order, as well as the explosiveness that it's come with. So yeah, it's nice to have some other guys in the middle and to sort of steer the ship in that sense. But I'm sure come the next game we'll look to rectify that and try and have a bigger stand up front.
We're just going to take one last question from Bjorn and then we're going to close the press conference.
Bjorn, so obviously you guys have won a lot of games in Paarl, which are with different conditions when it comes to the IFL. How confident are you guys when it comes to your game in these types of conditions, bearing in mind that the playoffs are going to be essentially this side after the first qualifier?
Yeah, regardless of whether we win or lose, I don't think the conditions should be an excuse. About 60 to 70% of our squad plays their cricket up here. We're all familiar with IFL conditions. I've been up here for 10 years, so I have a few of the other guys as well. So the conditions will never be an excuse. Obviously, they utilised it better tonight, and yeah, we just came up short.